Good morning, blessed day to you. Anne Law here, Christian OT Sensory Health Coach. I have two things to ask you today, and then we're going to move on to this lovely stuff here. So two things. Firstly, I'm doing these lives and I would love you to comment below. Let me know if you would like me to continue these in some format or another after lockdown is over. I'm quite happy to do it because actually I really love doing this. But if it's of use to you, can you let me know? Just say, yeah, great, please continue. If you have any ideas on things that you'd like me to speak on, then do that too. I've had two mums who have already said they'd like more information about self-regulation, another one about handwriting. So who knows how these will develop in future. But I will do them if you'd like me to do them. And if it helps you, if it blesses you, if it serves you, please do comment below and let me know. Just to encourage me and guide me in the direction that serves you best, because that's what this whole service is about, really. And the other thing is that I've been working with a lovely group of mums for the last 3 months on stress-free meal times, looking at gentle but effective ways to have healthy, holy, happy meal times, and that is coming to an end. So in May, we're going to be moving into the full mastery program. And that's how we can get to know who you are. Because I can do all of these things and, you know, as great as they are, I don't know if they connect with your child. I don't know if they connect with you. Because I have no idea whether a 3-year-and-a-half sensory seeker, whether there's a 7-year-old boy who can't ride a bike, or if we're looking at some teens who are picky with feeding, very anxious about going out. I don't know your personal circumstances. So that's why the coaching is there, to help me provide that connection between all this wonderful, lovely stuff that there is, but about your particular situation. And that's where everyone has their own unique sensory thumbprint. So I'll put a link in here afterwards if you'd like to find out more about the coaching, because it's on an early bird until the end of April. Just an early bird special. And then it's a mastery program, and I'll tell you maybe more about that at some point in the future. But I did want to let you know that we are coming beginning of May, launching into a new phase of the mastery program that's been going for some time now. So today we are looking at tactile discrimination. And what does that mean? It's the importance of our touch system to be able to perhaps find something in a bag if we can't feel it, if we're trying to find our keys. If we're trying to find in a pencil case for things, you need your hands to be your eyes, really, to be able to find things when you actually can't physically see with your eyes. And it means that if you don't have good discrimination, as well as other sensory aspects, that if you are trying to write, you spend a lot of time looking. It's a lot of effort for your fingers to do that. And that's one of the key signs in handwriting and other areas to know that our tactile systems aren't quite as balanced as they could be. And these are little activities not only to help our tactile system, but to have a little bit of fun in this season too. So we have a whole range of different play-feely things this morning. So it's kind of like go feel. We're going to start with something that's the easiest, and then we're going to build up. So if you go around the house, try and find 2 of everything. So kind of like 2 cotton wool balls, 2 spoons, 2 pencils, 2 pegs. They don't have to look the same. They just have to be able to identify. Your child needs to be able to identify that this is a peg and that this is a peg. It doesn't matter if they're the same colour or not, because what you're going to do is hide one of each thing in a bag. And then the easiest way to start off with this is that you have these out on a table for them to say, and then they pick one, or you pick one, and you say, okay, you have to find this. And then they feel it, have a good feel, and then they go in the bag. They have a feel around all the items that are in the bag, and then they can pull it out. So, next one. They have a good feel of this first, so they can tell the qualities of it. There's me looking in the bag. No, stop them from looking. That's the whole point of the things being in a bag, is that you can't actually see inside it. So make sure it's not a see-through bag or anything like that. And then they can pull out the other one. The next stage up from this, you show them, but they're not allowed to touch it. So they have to start building up those links between their eyes seeing things and perceiving it, rather than having their hands. So you will hold it in one hand for them to see, and they have to go into the bag to find it. And then place it down. So just judge that according to your child, and you do that exactly the same way for these things too. So that's a lovely, nice household feely thing. You may have some jigsaws or some puzzles around the house. I don't know, find what you have, because the next one is another feely game, but it's slightly different. So I'm going to take the lid off here, and instead of hiding things in a bag, we are going to up the ante. We're going to give more sensory input to that experience. So here you have to find, those ones don't have their partners at the moment, so I'll stick those over there, but these two fit in here. Again, you can choose a piece of jigsaw, and I've got my bucket of rice. So you can find rice, you can find pasta, and you hide the things in the box. And then you can kind of shuffle the cards or whatever you want, or you can say which one, you choose between you which one you're going to find, and you mix it all up so that the person doesn't know, your child doesn't know whereabouts they are hidden. So pick a card, right, okay, got to try and find that just by feeling. So I've felt one, and then lift it out, but it's not the right one. That doesn't fit. So you put it back in again, and then you keep going feeling around. So it's a kind of a feely game. And then hopefully this time we've got it right, it fits. So you might have some shapes, whatever toys or games or activities you have in the house, you can do that to make those fit in there. But that's a nice one, because you're getting the extra tactile registration into the hands to feel something different, and you have to really pay attention. It's when those neurons are fired that's when the connections are made, and your brain increases the capacity for more tactile discrimination and to be able to feel things better. So that's why it's important that we do those things. There are kind of things that you can buy, commercially made registration things. Now, the one thing about being online is that you actually can't feel these, but that's kind of got a Velcro inside here, and what they've done is that they've done a matching board. You can probably hear that. That's the Velcro there. So again, you can hide these things in a bag, and there's a soft kind of carpet, so you can just cut up, if you've got bits of vinyl in the loft, or some old carpet, you can cut them up and make matching squares. This is a really soft, so a piece of card would do nicely for that. It's really soft inside. This is a bit of sponge, so you could use a household sponge. Again, cut them up and make pairs. Bit of sandpaper on here. So again, you would hide these things in a bag, or hide these things in the rice, or in your pasta, in your beans, and you'd have a feel of one that you want to find first, or a scratch, just feel you want to find, and then go and find it. So they are different types, there we go, different types of feely games. So go feel for today, and please do remember, if you'd like me to continue these, maybe off lockdown, doing a whole variety. I have no idea what they're going to be yet, but with your help, hopefully we'll find out what you would like me to cover, the things you would like me to do, and if you would like me to continue, and whether 8:30 is a good time or not for you. It's a good time for me, but maybe you'll catch up with the lives at other times if it's of benefit to you. And the other thing is to find out more about the Mastery Programme, where I'm supporting super parents, because I think when you're dealing with a child with sensory needs, with special needs, with any child that's a bit different to the typical, whatever that typical happens to be, then I think you really need super parenting skills, and I would like to equip you through that with my mastery program. So the link is there to find out more about that, with the early bird special for anybody who enrolls before May. But this is an ongoing rolling program, and it will always be available to support parents. So it'd be nice to be able to get on a call with you, see if we're a good fit for each other, see if you like what I do, see if I think I can help your family situation. That's my super parenting program, my mastery program in sensory issues. And yes, please do comment if you would like me to continue, and any ideas that you might have that you would like me to do. So, but lovely to see you. Have a blessed day indeed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.